So, seated in your posture of choice, you might let your face come to rest a little bit. See if your eyes can soften. Maybe that means that they're slightly open because that's how they want to be relaxed. Or maybe it means that they're closed because that's the most relaxing thing. Letting your cheeks and your lips and your jaw get a little slackened. Even letting your tongue feel heavy. Letting this wave of relaxation move downward from your head and from your face through your whole body. Both the inside of your body, imagining that even your internal organs can soften and relax. Whether or not that's scientifically true, can you feel what that would be like? Even letting your skin be softer and more relaxed. Again, whether or not that's actually true, what does that feel like? How could you allow everything to just settle with gravity? To just give less effort to just be here for a moment? And sitting here, I invite you to notice what's making contact with your chair or couch or ground. Notice what muscles are still holding you up. And let your mind find a kind of rocking ease with the inhales and the exhales, as if your mind were a baby being rocked back and forth with each inhale and each exhale. As you continue to just rock your mind forward and back with each inhale, each exhale, I'll read this quote and no need to think about it. I'll repeat it later, I'll share it with you, but just let it come over you and see what it brings up. When one is made passive by defeatism, without doubt, difficulties easily take effect. When one is made passive by defeatism, without doubt, difficulties easily take effect. But exerting oneself and invigorated, one is hard to defeat even for the greatest calamities. So, with a firm mind, I will make difficulty for my difficulties. In this way, I must conquer everything. Nothing should conquer me. This pride should be wedded to me. This pride should be wedded to me. So often we think of pride as a negative thing and as a danger to our presence of mind and our kindness. But I invite you for a moment as you continue to not lose sight of your body in your seat and your breath rocking your mind back and forth. All of these things still happening, but in some larger, wider space of the mind. Reflect on some of the strengths that you show every single day in your life with diabetes. This doesn't mean successes in what outcomes you're getting. That's great too, and you can take pride in those. But what about the different moments that require you strength, whether or not you even notice them or not? Maybe they're built up over time. Maybe it's seeing that your blood sugar is not what you want and still being able to move on with your day. Notice that that takes an immense amount of strength, more than we usually recognize. Maybe it's being able to stomach the difficult feelings and sensations that come with blood sugars going all over the place. These are things that most people truly can't fathom. For most people, this is a totally foreign and would be extremely alarming experience. But this is something that you deal with every day, that I deal with every day, as if it were as normal as drinking water. Reflect with some pride on the strength that you've acquired over your time living with diabetes, whether it's been a short time or a long time. Reflect on the highs and lows of your journey for a moment, the way that you've been a hero of your own story, even when it hasn't been going well. As you do this, naturally you'll get caught up in the contents of your mind. You might lose track of your breath and of your body. But see if you can feel that sense of strength, that sense of pride in your body. Notice what it feels like, a sense of victory or a heroic feeling. You may imagine yourself as a lion in this part of your life, fierce, unyielding, dignified. Simply using any images or words that are coming up for you to feed this feeling and to allow it to be more stable and present. But you're mostly focused on what does this feel like in my body right now? To feel strong, to feel proud. Can I tend to this flame of strength with my breath? Can I soften my body to allow it to be a good container for this strength and for this pride? Not hooking on too much to any thought or memory or feeling, repeatedly unhooking those, but centering this sense of strength or pride, growing and stabilizing inside of you from your core, filling you out to your skin. You don't need to do anything with this feeling. Just sit here and feel it from your core radiating outward. Strength, wholesome pride. You may also be feeling a sense of hesitance or self doubt, or even some blowback of negative emotion. Completely normal if that happens. You can also feel the way that that manifests as a physical feeling in your body. What does that doubt feel like if it comes up? And no matter how many times it assails you, can you soften and let it go over and over, allowing strength to take its place? You may also imagine yourself as part of a community of amazing people who don't just survive with diabetes, but thrive with it, live full lives, have a positive impact on others, leave their mark on this world. See if you can take some pride and strength in being part of that group, a full-fledged member of that group. Just sitting here, feeling a sense of strength or pride. And if you can't feel it, no problem. Just imagining it. What would it feel like? Not trying to push to get there or to create it. Just imagine. What would it be like? What visuals or images or memories stir this feeling up for me or relate to it? And once it's here in my body, can I just sit and soak in it like a warm bath? Quote goes on. In the midst of 1,000 sources of distraction that want me not to be my best self, one should be 1,000 times more hotly proud, invincible to these distractions, as a lion to to herds of deer. You may briefly feeling any semblance of strength or pride. Imagine yourself as this lion being bugged and nipped at by little distractions from it that life wants to throw your way. Maybe something blood sugar related or otherwise diabetes related that would have you feeling defeated or discouraged. Maybe it's something completely different, not diabetes related. You can imagine yourself with so many distractions all around you, trying to lead you away from what you have to feel so strong and proud about. Just be here in the center, strong and proud like a lion. Sitting like a lion, feeling like a lion. Taking a few more moments to just sit with this feeling, enjoy a few seconds of practice to yourself. As you're ready, you can start taking some deeper breaths, making some small movements. If you have a lion like yawn in you, you can let it out. When you feel complete and there's no rush, could be in 10 seconds, could be in a minute. When you feel complete, you can start to close your meditation practice and come back to the screen.